You should ask yourself, why do I sin? And I'll tell you why you sin. Because sin makes promises to you, and you believe them. Sin promises you, promises your children, promises your clients. Sin promises them. What I have to offer, I'm sin now talking, what sin has to offer is better, more satisfying, more enjoyable, more hope-giving than Christ. The fleeting pleasures, that's what they're called in Hebrews 11:25. The fleeting pleasures of sin promises to be better, longer, deeper, sweeter, more satisfying. And to the degree that we are deceived by those promises, we sin. Nobody sins out of duty, right? Nobody gets up in the morning and says, got an obligation, I got to sin some today. No, nobody sins out of duty. We sin out of pleasure seeking. And the only reason we opt for a sinful action is because the devil and our own nature has promised us that action will produce pleasure, satisfaction, fame, whatever your idol happens to be, it will succeed. The only way the power of sin can be broken is by the presence and the promise of a superior pleasure. Yes, I know there is a willpower path to holiness, but to the degree that it succeeds, it fails. Because with every sin that you conquer by willpower, 7 devils of self-righteousness come in and take its place. Willpower conquering of sin is not a conquering of sin. It's an exaltation of self. There is one way to conquer the promises of the pleasures of sin, and that is with the power of a superior pleasure, and his name is Jesus, and the way he is experienced is called saving faith. That's what faith is. It is a receiving of Jesus as all-satisfying treasure. And the reason we have had historically such a hard time figuring out how do you get right with God over here and some different way, figure out how to kill sin and do love over here, when in fact, Christian hedonism shows through its lens, saving faith is of such a nature as to be so satisfied in Jesus. It is the power that makes sin lose its compelling force.